Hello and welcome back to my channel. So I have put together the clips of reading vlogs that I filmed from March, April, and May. March I had more of a full reading vlog that I never got together. Then April and May I didn't film that many clips because I was extremely busy and just life was lifing. So here is my spring reading vlog for March through May. I hope you enjoy. Hello and welcome back to my channel. It is time for my March reading vlog. It is the 1st of March. I have done some reading already today, but it is the evening. I have about an hour before I want to head to bed. So my plan is to work on my Kindle book. I'm currently reading The Song of Achilles. I want to get this book done because it fulfills two prompts for the Goodreads little bookmark challenge, and I also have a lot of other ebooks that I do want to read. And then my other thing I'm working on is my current book club book, which is The Emotional Life of Your Brain. I only need to read the first 5 chapters for next Monday, so I have about a week to get about I think it was about 112 pages into this book. So I want to make a little bit more progress on this tonight. And then I have a lot of other lofty reading goals that I want to get done this month. So stay tuned and I will check in throughout the month to show you how my reading is going. It is 10 o'clock and I read about 18% more of A Song of Achilles, and it is time for me to go to bed. I didn't touch any more of The Emotional Life of Your Brain. I am in the first chapter still, but like I said, I only need 112 pages of this, so it's something I definitely can get done before my deadline of next Monday. I have been incredibly busy this week, but I do need to get through chapter 5 of this book by Monday, so I have exactly 100 pages left to read, so I'm gonna get some reading done this morning. So I'm gonna do that, and then once I get my chapters out of this book, it means I get to pick up a new physical book, which I'm excited about. It is the Sunday of daylight savings weekend, so lost an hour, which is my least favorite thing, plus I think daylight savings is ridiculous. But anyways, we're here to talk about books. I need to finish my chapters for tomorrow. I have about 50 pages left that I need to read of this, and then I'm gonna work on my ebook that I'm reading, and I'm just going to chill on the couch for a while. I've done a lot of chores this morning, so I'm going to relax this afternoon and get some reading done. So I'm using the light of my Kindle to light myself, but it is about 10:30 on a Wednesday, but it has just been a very busy week for me, so I just want to get some reading done to wind down. I'm 37% of the way through my ebook. It's Hockey Romance. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Skate It Till You Make It. It is one that I just found on the Goodreads challenge, so it looked cute and fun and just like something easy to read. So that's what I'm reading right now, and I'm gonna try to get maybe about 50% of the way in before I head to bed. So I will stop this very poorly lit clip, but sometimes you just want to sit in the dark and read your book. It is about 12:30 at night, and I sat down and read the entirety of People We Meet on Vacation today. This book hooked me. I am a big fan of the friends to lovers trope, and I enjoyed their chemistry, and it just gave me a 5-star feeling. So I did rate this book 5 stars because I absolutely loved it, and it was super bingeable and easy to read. And what's even better better about it is I will be seeing my sister this weekend, so I can return her borrowed book. So there we have it. I don't have any other updates on that book that I filmed because I wasn't planning on reading the whole thing today, but I did. It is halfway through the month of March and I still have quite a bit of reading that I want to get done. My next reading goal that I have is I'm currently working on my ebook ASAP, and then I also just started Someone Else's Shoes. I need to read this book in March because I keep putting it on TBRs and putting it off, and I want to get it done. And then the other book that I'm currently reading is a nonfiction book, The Emotional Life of Your Brain. I'm about halfway through, and this one I was reading for book club, but we've decided to just read part of it for our book club just because it's a really busy time of year for all of us as teachers, and I have already read that part, but I am finding a lot of personal value in this book, so I want to keep reading it and read through the rest of it. So those are my 3 main books that I have going right now, and then I also have an audiobook going, which is borrowed from Libby. Everything is Tuberculosis, which was the hold that game available. And then I did start Murder is a Must back in January. Now it's just been kind of going on in the background, but I think for right now I'm gonna work on reading my ebook because I just feel like reading a nice easy romance ebook, and then I will also dip into Someone Else's Shoes. So that's my plan for tonight. It is very snowy outside. We've been like on and off. We've been on the cusp of a blizzard warning. I don't think we got it quite here, but just north of us did. We're just in a winter weather advisory. We've gotten quite a bit of heavy snow, but I am going to just settle in and read for the next hour. I'm also trying to do some laundry and all of that. So reading while I'm waiting for all of that to be done, and I will check in when I have something to update. March so far has been a very crazy month, but I have gotten done quite a bit of reading. However, Someone Else's Shoes I need to get done this month because I really want this one to be not sitting on my TBR shelf anymore. I'm a little over 100 pages in, so I need to do some good reading to get this done. A couple of days into April, so I thought I would start my April reading vlog. I know I did not film a lot in March. I actually need to go back through and figure out what I did film and whatnot, but it is April, a new month, which means a fresh start of reading, and I just finished off The Emotional Life of Your Brain. I did write in it, tab it out. It was interesting, not my favorite. I definitely slowed down towards the end. The first half I thought was a lot more interesting than the second half, but that's how it is. But now this one can be put onto my nonfiction shelf and I can continue working on some other reads. Specifically, I want to continue working on some physical books, and I'm going to work on Murder is a Must. I'm currently on page 49 and my goal is to get to page 100. So I have a timer on for about 30 minutes, so we'll see how much I can get read in these next 30 minutes. It is halfway through April. I have not been doing very much reading, and I have not finished a single book off of my April TBR, and the thing is, I'm actually really excited to read all of these books. I just have not been reading as much, even on my lunch break, which is like I have the Kindle book for. I did start a different book. I started the short stories collection because that has been easy for me to pick up and put down for something that I'm supervising. So that makes it a little bit easier than a novel, but I am still just chugging through Murder is a Must. I'm a little over halfway. I'm going to work on that tonight. But I also threw The Turn Glass on to my April TBR as a hopeful to get to because I'm really, really excited to read it. And my partner read it and he desperately wants me to read it so we can talk about it, but I also have been just itching to read The Bee Sting. So first order of business, finish Murder is a Must. So I think I can finish this tonight. It is a pretty straightforward read. Yeah, I'm a little over halfway. So straightforward, formulate, like a little bit formulaic. It's a second in a series, so it ticks towards that as well. But yeah, I have been rambling for way too long. I have my dinner cooking in the air fryer, and it is time for me to get some reading done. It is Saturday morning, and I have no plans for this weekend, so that means my plans are going to be reading my TBR, because there is not that many days left of April, and I've not finished a single book off of my April TBR, and it is driving me crazy. So let's get reading. I have a stack of books next to me, and I want to get 3 books done today. So that's what I'm going to do. It is the end of the weekend, and I finished 2 books, not 3, so I at least made progress, and they were both 2 physical books. One of them was off of my physical TBR, or both of them were off my physical TBR. One of them was off of my April TBR, but I'm making progress, but it is time for me to head to bed tonight. There are about 6 days left of April, and I still have a lot of reading that I would like to get done. I am currently reading this brick of a book, The Bee Sting. And it's slow going, but I definitely think I can get it done. And then I have 1 book left on my April TBR that I have not started yet. And I have another one that I am 35% of the way through on my Kindle. So I've been reading my Kindle one at my lunch break at work. And this one I've been reading when I get home because it's just too large to bring anywhere. But I really do want to get this one done because I had been thinking about it, and I just felt motivated to read it. So I'm going to keep working on this slowly but surely, and I will get this done by the end of April. That is my goal. So there is that. It is halfway through the month of May, and I am not doing very well on any of my reading goals. It is insanely busy, and I also got sick for a couple of days and really didn't do any reading. So I am hoping that this weekend I get quite a bit of reading done. So I was falling asleep on the couch earlier, and then I went to try to go to bed, and now I'm awake. So I'm going to continue working on The Rarest Fruit. This book is not that long. It's under 200 pages, and I am on page 120. So I'm going to try to get a good chunk of this done, maybe even finish it tonight. So that is my plan for right now, and then I can pick up another book after that. Thank you so much for watching this spring reading vlog, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.